What happens to the soul after death? Islamic perspective. In Islam, the concept of the soul and what happens after death is deeply rooted in the teachings of the Quran and Hadith. When a person dies, their soul leaves the body, marking the beginning of the afterlife journey. Death is not seen as the end, but rather a transition from the temporary worldly life to the eternal hereafter. The Quran describes death as a process where the soul is taken by the angel of death, Malak al-Maut, who is assigned by Allah to perform this task. Depending on the person's faith and deeds, the soul will either be treated gently or with harshness. For the righteous believer, the soul is received with peace and mercy. Angels with bright faces come to greet it, bringing garments from paradise and sweet fragrances. The soul is gently taken out and ascends to the heavens, where it is welcomed by other angels and recorded in the register of the righteous. It is then returned to the body in the grave, where the soul will begin the experience of barzakh, the intermediate state between death and resurrection. In this state, the grave is made spacious and comfortable, and the soul enjoys peace. In the contrast, for the disbeliever or the sinful, the soul's departure is difficult and painful. Dark-faced angels come with foul-smelling garments from hell. The soul is dragged out forcefully and is denied entry to the heavens. The angels curse it, and it is recorded in the register of the wicked before being thrown back into the body. In the grave, the person will be tormented, and the space becomes tight and filled with fear and punishment until the day of judgment. The grave becomes a place of questioning by two angels, Munkar and Nakir. They ask the deceased about their Lord, their religion, and their prophet. A believer will answer correctly and be rewarded, while the disbeliever or hypocrite will fail to answer and will face punishment. These questions test the sincerity of a person's faith and how well they lived according to Islamic teachings. The soul remains in barzakh until the day of resurrection. During this time, it is either in a state of comfort or punishment, based on its earthly actions. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ mentioned that the souls of the martyrs live in green birds in paradise, while others may face varying degrees of suffering. This state is unseen and part of the metaphysical realm, known only through revelation. Ultimately, Islam teaches that the soul's journey continues on the Day of Judgment, when all souls will be resurrected and held accountable for their deeds. Those who believed in Allah and did righteous deeds will enter paradise, a place of eternal bliss, while those who denied and disobeyed will face hell. This belief encourages Muslims to live a conscious, righteous life, always mindful of the reality of death and the eternal consequences that follow.